guys, so I'm here today to talk to you about my eyebrows. I'm not doing a tutorial on my eyebrows. I'm not talking about my favorite brow products. I'm talking about eyebrow extensions. I recently got eyebrow extensions. They're called sleek eyebrow extensions or something of that nature. I should have double checked. They're just called sleek brows, 3D building and sculpting. So my friend Monica, who is an esthetician who I used to work with at the spa that I currently work at, she doesn't work there anymore. She works at a doctor's office and she wanted to think of ways to build her practice up, and she wanted to get in what's trending, things like that. And brows are a very popular thing in everybody's life, I guess you could say. And she went to this class to take, and she learned how to do this, but in order to get her certification, she needs to have 5 demonstrations, and she needs to, I think it's 5. She needs demonstrations, and she needs to be approved if she could practice this on her own, so she has to get certified. So she was nice enough to send out like an invite on Facebook. She was just like, hey, I need a dummy. And because I know she does skincare and I have lots of problems with my skin, I was like, oh, it's gonna be like something really good for your skin, something like that. So I jumped on board with it. But it wound up being for eyebrows, and I'm like, I love eyebrows, you know, I'm obsessed with eyebrows. I feel like eyebrows are so important to maintain, things like that, to groom, all that fun stuff. I was like, yeah, let's do this, why not? So she and I went to the school a couple of days ago. I actually filmed a bunch of what I could, because it was a little harder to film because there was a lot of people in the room, things like that, and I didn't want to be that person with the camera like, hey, selfie, whatever, like, hi, what's up, like, let me just film myself. So I didn't do that a lot, but I think they came out great. There's a couple of things to know about them. They last up to 4 weeks. They're not like a long term, they're not permanent, they're not semi-permanent, they're just like a temporary thing. So it's, I guess, similar to getting eyelash extensions. I've never gotten them before, so I wouldn't really know if that's the right way to compare them, but from what I'm told, it's semi-similar to that. It was kind of like a tedious process. Like for me, like I can't sit still for a long amount of time, so we were there for like 2.5 hours or so, and she's doing this, and obviously she's taking like a class, so it's not like if I went somewhere, paid for it, and they put them on, because I'm sure that wouldn't take 2 hours to do, but she had to get, you know, like approved of certain things. She's like, is this enough, is that enough, that kind of thing. So I will include clips after me talking about of what I could record. It's really quite interesting, actually, and I think she did a great job with them. First, I want to explain that the first step, they actually thread your eyebrows, just as if you were going to like the mall, the kiosks that they do the eyebrow threading. They're trained to thread your eyebrows. So if you don't like threading your eyebrows, maybe it's not something that you should do, but they thread your eyebrows. So I had to not touch my eyebrows for 2 weeks, which that's fine. She said I was allowed to like kind of do my unibrow area, but she actually completely shaped my eyebrows. Right now I have no eyebrow products on my eyebrows. This is all from the extensions, everything like that. They just look so great. They're actually very symmetrical with each other. I have like a weird lighting situation going on, like my light is lighting up this side of my face and not this side of my face, so I'm sorry that it doesn't look kind of like, I don't know, it doesn't look super symmetrical, but you can kind of see, like, let me bring this closer so you can see my eyebrows. So I have to be very careful though, because I have like a really bad habit of touching my face all the time, but you can see they look great. They look like I didn't even put any eyebrow product on it. It's so cool, but like the first day that you have them, you cannot get them wet at all, so you have to be really careful when you're washing your face. I actually wound up just using, I think, micellar water to wash my face, and then I used like a toner, but I had to make sure I did not touch my eyebrows. I think you have to purchase this separately from when you get your eyebrows, when you do the sleek brows. It's a tea tree cleanser, and what you do is you can either take a cotton round or a cotton pad, and you have to like gently tap your eyebrow, because it's supposed to just keep them clean, because this area, obviously, like your eyebrows and your eyelashes are supposed to like prevent things from getting in your eyes. I don't know if anybody knew that, but that's what the purpose of eyebrows and eyelashes are. So they do kind of get, you know, sometimes you get little like flakes of skin, you know, I don't want to get into it, but so you just have to lightly pat them. You have to make sure you don't scratch your eyebrows. Like I had an itch the other day and I had to like go like this and until the itch stopped having like that itch sensation, like that itchy sensation. So yeah, but I did film a little bit of stuff. I don't remember exactly what I filmed off the top of my head. This was done on Wednesday. It is now Friday. So 2 days I've had my eyebrows like this, and it's awesome to just wake up and have eyebrows and whatever. And I have before and after pictures. I might include them at the end of the clips that I'll put in, things like that. My friend Monica put before and after pictures. I didn't realize how sparse my hairs were in certain areas. I was just like, wow, that is a huge difference. But I am obsessed with these. I don't know exactly how much they retail for. I'm sure you could Google it if I do my own little research and I find out exactly like the general price, because I'm sure certain places might charge different stuff. It might be a little bit expensive. Again, I have like a connection, so it probably wouldn't be as expensive for me to get these on a regular basis, but I don't know if this is necessarily what I would like to do on a regular basis. But I figured if I had like, I don't know, maybe it would be something that I would get on occasion. I think that's what people do with their eyelash extensions a lot of the time too. People do that as a special occasion thing, not so much as a daily thing unless you're rich as hell. So I'm sure it kind of falls into that category, you know, that kind of thing. I've been nothing but thankful that I was able to do this. Like I really appreciated Monica doing this. I know she needed to do this for a class, but she actually treated me to lunch. She was really sweet. So I just am in love with them, and I think it is definitely something worth checking out if you have really sparse eyebrows. I wouldn't say necessarily that I had bad eyebrows, but there's, you know, areas of my eyebrows that just didn't grow back from overly plucking as a teenager. But again, they thread them, then they also put this little, they kind of have to outline them with I don't remember what it is exactly. I think they just have to mimic hairs with some kind of, I don't know what it is exactly, to be honest with you. They outline it with something. You might see it in the video. I might have that clip. If it is, then it is. But they outline it first, but then after that they glue on little bits of hairs as needed of where it needs to go. So she filled in a bunch in the front of my eyebrows because I had a lot of sparse eyebrows there. She filled them in mainly on the ends and the front, and then she did a couple on the arch of my eyebrows to try to make them more symmetrical, which they really are symmetrical, you know. It looks cool because it just looks cool, but I feel like when I look at myself in the mirror, I feel like I look so much different, and it's nice, you know. It's a good thing to get done. I think it's worth checking out. So I'm sure different places in your nearby area might offer this service. If not, I'm sure it might catch on. If you're done listening to me ramble, now I'll include clips and you'll see some of it in action. It might not be the best quality, so I do apologize. Also, the way I was filming, I was laying down on a table, so it's like a lot of like here up, and it's a very unflattering angle for me. And please don't make fun of me for having like multiple chins, because it was a bad angle. Everybody has like a lot of chins when they're like filmed at an angle downwards. It's not fun. So yeah, I love you guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it kind of opened your eyes up to maybe eyebrow extensions, because again, it's an important thing to have decent eyebrows, in my opinion. So again, I'll talk to you guys soon. I will leave some clips of pictures and of videos, so stay tuned and I'll see you guys soon. I won't get you in it.
I'll get my hands, that's fine.
Just double it up. So you have this here.